It's all good though. What it do? What it do? Midwest in the building, y'all. What's the word? What's the word? My camera look all cloudy and fuzzy. First of all, we like to welcome everybody, and then I'm gonna hit this disclosure. I'm not an attorney. I don't give legal advice. I'm not a legal advocate. So don't ask me for any legal advice because I don't give legal advice. And with that being said, all my rights are reserved. And oh yeah, I know my rights. Yes, I sure do. Yes, yes. If you have any questions about anything, let me see. MB team Midwest at gmail.com. Hello, hello. What's up? What's up? What's up? Fast time. What's up? What's up? Texas. Texas in the building. What's going on? I'm pinning my email. Have any questions? You can email me or whatever the case may be. Just give a little update on my situation. I got a couple situations going on right now. I just want to give a couple updates on them. That's all. So we'll let a few more people get in. How y'all doing? Hope everybody been blessed. They got me kind of fuzzy on here for some reason, which is weird. But hey, we gonna do it like we do it. You know, we ain't gonna complain. We ain't gonna complain. The Scotty Dog, what's going on? Still waiting on the 99s and the OIDs, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Hey, 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 Annie. I'm just waiting on a few people to come in so I can give my little updates. Just waiting on a few more people to come in, chime in, and then I'll start my updates because I'm not going to ask, what happened? What did you say? Hello from Hawaii. Hola, hola, hola. We got Hawaii in the building, y'all. Hawaii is in the building. Let's go, everybody. At let me see. Say in Florida. Florida is in the building as well. Florida is in the building, y'all. The Midwest is in the building as well. And with that being said, how everybody out there doing? I hope y'all having a blessed day. Being safe in y'all travels and y'all understanding y'all research a little better than before. I hope that those prayers that we pray, is working for you guys, and you guys are understanding what's going on and trying to move forward in y'all situation. He said they still on back order in the Midwest too. Yes, they are still on back order, but I was blessed. I know somebody that had some that didn't know what they were, and I was able to get them. So I got lucky this time to actually get some. Say hello, everyone. Much love, light, and blessings to you all. To you as well. And may God keep you protected with the armor of protection, in your travels. Scotty Dog said, me too, yeah. I actually went to a dealership the other day. I called them first. You know me, I emailed them first. And then they called me, and then we talked. So I emailed them. I said, hey, I want to acquire this vehicle if I'm able to use my 1099A, my 1099A form. He was like, can I call you and talk to you? Ooh, I said, sure. So I gave him my number, and he called me. And so he said, how do you want to do this? I said, I already know what vehicle I want. I said the way I want to inquire is with this 1099A. And he wasn't familiar with the 1099A, so he said, hold on, let me call you back. So he called me back, and he was like, hey, Bring it in, and I'll push it as far as I can go with it. So we sat down at the desk, we talked. I even did, like Chris said, I even gave him Chris' video link and everything. Um, just like Chris said, I gave him the videos. I gave him the little diagram that shows the trustee and the beneficiary who fills out the forms and where they get sent to. I gave him all that. And I told him, I said, I'm not in a rush for you guys, to do this because y'all don't really understand it. So once you understand it a little bit more, then we can move forward. He said, well, I don't need a couple days. I said, well, that's cool. I'm not in no rush to make this happen. You know what I'm saying? I said, take as much time as you need because when I leave here, I want to leave with my vehicle. And he was like, oh, for sure. And then when, because I was actually playing a video for him at the dealership, and then when Chris mentioned the C, he was like, well, do you have to? I don't see the C. I'm like, I got a C at the house. If you want the C, I got a C. And he was like, okay. And he took down some notes and off of the videos, and then he went and looked up that, and I'm waiting on him to call me back. This was Friday morning, so I'm anticipating a call one day this week, from the dealership. Even if it's a nay, you know what I'm saying, I'm waiting on that call because I want to see how far did they really look, or they just say, nah, we don't want to do it, or we not familiar with this and I don't want to try, you know what I'm saying, like that. And I didn't put them in a situation to like run my credit or do a application for a vehicle or nothing, because I wasn't trying to force them into a fiduciary situation. I was trying to get them to understand what's going on because I got kids that's up in age that need a vehicle, and I'm gonna have to come back with them. You see what I'm saying? So I want them to understand when they come with that 1099A how it's supposed to go. You see what I'm saying? That's what I liked about the whole thing, is that they, he wasn't like, oh no, and shoot me down. And he said, no, bring it in and I'll push it as far as we can go. And then he questioned me on, because I explained the forms as well, like how you would explain to anybody if they ask you, well, where's the check, or which one is this, or what's that. Well, I told them I'll fill out, the 1099A, get information on it, and I'll endorse that, and then they'll fill out those. Endorse those, and then it'll also be sent in, to the address that it says they go to, and then the check will be cut in 45 days, just like that. And I said, and it's a direct deposit form to where you can get it up to you can get it 2-3 weeks earlier than you can get it within 2 or 3 weeks. I think it was a 1199 form or something like that, something of that nature. I remember Chris talking about it when he was saying the yachts and the boats and stuff like that. So yeah, he was willing, to hear me out. He was willing to watch the video that I pulled up on my phone. I pulled it right up and I sat on his desk. He watched it. He was like, very interesting. He was like, I've been working in this industry for almost 21 years, and I never heard of this. You know what I'm saying? So how can you force something on somebody that never heard of it? First, you got to educate them on how it's supposed to go, and then they can go to their superiors and be like, hey, you want to do it like this and it's like that. I looked into it, and it's legit. So now, when I get a call, they might say, hey, come get the one that you said, the one you wanted, come get it. Let's do the paperwork, write it up, and let's go. He said the finance manager at the dealership and working with was hip to process and ready to make the sale. They are waiting on me now. I'm waiting on forms, but they're coming. It's a deal. All good. That's what I'm saying. What it do? Hey. That's what's up, Scotty dog. That's what's up. And they know what's going on. A lot of them do. And the ones that don't, you got to educate them. Like Chris says, you have to educate people because you just learned this as well. You didn't know. You see what I'm saying? So some of them might do know and you didn't know, but a lot of them don't know because they probably wasn't educated on that, because they probably wouldn't be a car salesman or be working at that dealership, you know what I'm saying, themselves. And the ones that do know, they are higher up behind the scenes to where they work to get to a certain position in that job to where they found out about that, but they don't want to lose them wages they was getting, but they know how to handle, when they want a vehicle or things like that, they know how to acquire things. And they just stack their money and they keep their fiat in their bank accounts. And that's why they got credit cards and debit cards and Merrill Lynch cards and Fidelity cards and all that. American Express and all those things. That's why. Because they know how to they leverage that stuff. They leverage the A and they leverage they balance their books. They took the A and acquired all their property. Excuse me. They took the A and acquired all their property. Boom. Then they took, what was that, the NEC, to do miscellaneous things like individual payments to personal things. So like, if I'm going to buy furniture from a store over and that's over $600, then that's the A. So I'm gonna call the furniture place like, hey, I want to fully furnish my house. We did the math. It's gonna be $37,000 and some change. Would you accept my 1099-A as a method of payment? For the furniture that I need, for my house. I just acquired a house, and you go from there. A lot of people want to do business that way because they getting that check. They getting the whole whatever 37 bands versus you financing that furniture, paying monthly payments on it. You think they don't want to get the whole payment up front? It says salespeople probably not gonna know. CEO, CFO, and upper management, they know. Yep, because that's yep. Can you hear me about a water? Matter of fact, I got it. And give me some H2O, y'all. So they did know. Some of them do know. So he's gonna look into it, and he's gonna call me back with that. Now, with the house situation, like I said, I had an inspection. The septic was messed up. They out there. They got contractors out there now doing that. And when they inspected the house, it was some minor little things that need to be done in the house. That's getting repaired right now on the house. Peace and blessings to you as well. Peace and blessings to you as well. I did talk to my realtor. Asked me if it was anything else that I needed or wanted done, far as the situation with the house with the 1099-A. So everything right now was looking good because the forms had already been filled out and sent in to where they need to go. So now everything that needs to be done to the house that I'm acquiring is being done right now. And once that check comes, we'll go to closing and then we'll seal the deal. And that's that. But you have to be able to explain those forms and things to whoever you're working with or whoever's trying to work with you. Because if you can't explain the forms to them, then how can you possibly move forward with your deal or whatever you're trying to do? So with that being said, go back to those videos because I do. Like I said, I still go back to the first video. It's your money, use it. I watch that video over and 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 over. You have to keep watching it because sometimes you be listening for certain things and you will miss something. And then once you go back, you be like, oh, shoot, I ain't even hear that part. See what I'm saying? Because we be listening too hard, but we only listening for what we listening for. You have to get relaxed. You got to meditate, clear your mind, clear your brain, and just sit back and think. And just think. Clear your head. Now get on your business. You playing a video. Now you listening and you thinking about what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to do, where you're trying to be at with these forms in your process. I'll get to your question in 1 second, Thomas. And move like that. Educate yourself first before you go out there and try to use them. like I say, because you not gonna have a lot of success if you can't explain, where the money coming from, where the check is, where the check at, and who do this and who do that and who information, because they'll ask who information go right here, who information go right there. You want to be able to know it line for line just in case they ask you anything. So you want to perfect it and then go do something, and then you will have it like that. Okay, Thomas. Here we go. He said, I applied for Social Security disability in 2013 and denied 3 times. I sent the certified letter to Social Security on the 9th of this month. I'm waiting for the response when they receive it tomorrow. What type of certified letter did you send them? Because when you think of disability, Social Security, and all that stuff, and the Sesta Trust, if the Sesta Trust is dealing with Social Security, then you said that you got denied 3 times for disability. You know what I'm saying? You sent the certified letter to Social Security. Just you got to stop asking them for allowance for one, and correct your status and go in and get switched from just being civilly dead to civilly alive in the system, and then you won't have them problems, those denial problems. Then they'll have to make sure you're straight. That's just some stuff I learned a few years ago. What Chris was talking about. Oh, okay. Well, you good. If you good, then the conditional acceptance. I think that's what you're talking about. Then you good. If you good, Chris will get you right. A lot of people might not like how Chris move or how he do things, but he'll get you right. Is that a bird or a smoke detector in the background? It's crazy how people they listen to your background instead of getting the message that's being, that's out front. Like, I don't know what it is. In my house, it's nothing in here. I think I had to explain that to somebody else before. There's something in the hallway out there somewhere, some shit. All my shit is digital. It's connected to the fire department and all that shit. I showed it in one of my videos. So all you got to do is go and watch that video. And then anytime you hear something in the background beeping or something, just know it ain't me. And then you'll be more comfortable with, I guess, whatever I'm saying, because I guess what's in the background is distracting you. That beat. I apologize for that, but that's not on me. I appreciate you though. And with that being said, if you got any questions about anything, now is the time to put it in the comment section, and I'll answer as many as I can about as much as I can. And if I feel like I can't answer it right here, just email me at mbteammidwest@gmail.com, mbteammidwest@gmail.com, and then I'll email you back, and then we'll go from there like that. But was it trying to be? No, it's cool. It's cool. But you ain't the first person that said that. It is annoying. I be telling them because I don't own this place, so I be telling them that they need to correct that. That's true. But I'm good in here because all my stuff is digital. It's connected to my alarm system. Where my keys at? I got. I'm good. Man, it ain't me. What happened with the dealership? I just hopped on. Oh, I had went to the dealership. I had talked to him first, and then he asked. I emailed him, told him I want to acquire this vehicle with the 1099A, and he called me, and he was like, he wasn't familiar with it. He was like, but you know what? He was like, come on in, and we'll push it as far as we can go. So I went into the dealership once again. I went into the dealership. I met with him. I explained to him how I want to acquire the vehicle with the 1099A. And he was like, man, I'm not too familiar with that. He said, but I want to push this through for you. So I pulled up Chris' video, like Chris said. He was like, if they don't understand, like pull my video up, give them my YouTube video. So I pulled the video up. I gave it to Chris. I gave it to him, and he sat there at his desk with me and my fiance was sitting right there, and he watched the video and he was taking notes. And then when the video went off, he was like, you know what? He said, I'm gonna run this by by the attorney, by our legal department. And he was like, everything cool. He was like, just give me a couple days. So that was on Friday. So I'm giving them a couple days. So I should be hearing something either today or tomorrow. Yeah. He said, where can I find video? It's your money using. Christopher Hauser YouTube video. Yeah. Christopher Hauser. You can find it right there. How do you correct your status? Email me, Zakaya. Yes, I actually talked to the finance manager at a dealership, at a Chevrolet dealership to be exact. I talked to him, and he's gonna look into it. So and that's all I want him to do. I want him to educate himself, so he'll know that. Excuse me, y'all. That he can do it. That way, like I said, when my children come through there, as young adults to get their vehicles, they'll be able to acquire their vehicles the same way with no hassle. You see what I'm saying? It's just simple like that. You know, people, when they educate themselves, and then what if he educated himself and he'd be like, okay, guess what? Now listen, since you put us up on something, this is what we gonna do for you. You see what I'm saying? Because they make and sell more vehicles that way, and they probably had not been selling as many vehicles. But now with that situation, they could probably get rid of more vehicles. You see what I'm saying? In a quarter and make more. You know what I'm saying? And shoot their little stocks and shit up because now they performing, and then they not financing nothing for 36 months or 72 months. You purchasing right out the gate, full payment. You dropping 60,000 or 120,000 for whatever vehicle of your preference. My situation is finance manager said yeah, but sales rep says no. I did a purchase recap. They added 7K to hold. Now finance manager upset, shaking my head. But all you gotta do is ask them, man, this is how you get them. Because when they be talking about that down payment, all you have to do is ask them, do they honor the Fair Trade Act? And they gonna say yeah. And if they honor the Fair Trade Act, you gotta tell them under 15 USC 1662B, it's illegal to ask for a down payment for anybody loaning or financing anybody any type of property. Man, y'all gotta do y'all homework before y'all go into these places. So when they say certain things, y'all can hit them with the law, and then they gonna be like, you right. See what I'm saying? You got to know how to hit them back, because all they doing is trying to see how educated you really are. And if you don't really know what, like, if you ain't really, you know something, listen. If you copy and paste, they gonna find that shit out. You got to be Memorex. You hear me? You got to be Memorex. You have to be Memorex. You have to know it. You have to be able to say it. You have to say it with confidence. You have to, no, that's not right what you're saying. Pull it up. You got a smartphone. They say they smart. Hey, 15 USC 1662B. There you go. You see what it say? You see what I'm saying? You have to show them that you actually know what you're talking about so they can work with you. This is like hiring somebody. You're just not gonna hire somebody because they filled out the application. You're gonna interview them first to make sure that they fit the criteria. They might not have the schooling for the job, but they may have the criteria to perform at this job at a high level. You see what I'm saying? So that's why the interview come before the hire. The hire come after the interview. You see what I'm saying? He said, you mean the truth in Linden? Yeah, the truth, my fault. Yeah, the truth in Linden. Yeah, there you go. See Holmes, there you go. The truth in Linden. Yeah, there you go. The Truth in Linden Act. Exactly. There you go. Thank you for the correct. See, I'm not always right. I like what people. There you go. Somebody paying attention. That's all. Appreciate it, because I don't want to give y'all no false information. Straight up. But yeah. Yeah, there you go. The Truth in Linden. There you go. He said, you mean I need to pin that? Because a lot of people don't know about the Truth in Linden Act. And y'all need to go look this up. I'm going to pin this real fast. Let me see. I like that. I like that. Everybody needs to look up that Truth in Lending Act. Look that up. They never offer financing. I'm aware of the Truth in Lending Act. I came in thinking I was getting a bill of sale. Sales rep asked me for trust documents. I gave them the SS card. That's when they came back with they want a purchase agreement. So I went to the dealership and they just refused to accept it as payment. So now I'm going to do a conditional acceptance. But how did they not accept it? See, this is how you got to understand. Like you could do it. Like, did you put them in a fiduciary duty? Did they run your credit? Did they say? Did they tell you that they were going to accept them? Did they? What did he say? Somebody looked it up. 15 USC. No, he said 1605. Says no use of Federal Reserve notes. Cash should be used during a credit transaction, which means down payments are illegal. Yep. Oh, then you got them with the conditional acceptance. Then star soul 7. If they told you that, then yeah, because I mean, yeah. See, and that's why I say, because a lot of people do a conditional acceptance letter and they ain't even they just got on the phone and say, hey, would you accept my 1099? No, okay. And then they do a conditional acceptance. Like, how you gonna do that? I don't know. I guess some people understanding is different. So that's why I say, man, do your research, and your situation might be different from the next. That's why I always say, what worked for me might not work for you, and what worked for you might not work for me because our situations are different. So you can't look at my situation and be like, oh, Midwest did this, and he got that going, and he got this going. But yeah, me and Wes sat up in here for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours researching and studying and trying to understand what I need to say and how I need to say it to these people. So when I go in there, I'll be confident enough to say it and won't be sitting there looking like no scared pussycat sitting there shaking and shit. And they can see you nervous and you tripping over your words and stuff like that. You have to be right. Just messenger saying here, bro. Yeah, for real. For real. And I'm gonna unpin that, and then I'm gonna pin this, right here, because pin. Yeah, I explained the entire process prior to going. They came back telling me they couldn't finance me. I told them I didn't need financing. Now they're asking for a cashier's check. Fill out the 1099A, endorse it, and hand it to them. They remember said that's the A is the check. We can definitely learn from each other. Yes, we can. What is the name of the video did you show the dealership to have them comprehend the process of? I didn't do a video. Christopher did a video. He said he had they didn't understand it. He told them, you know, he wrote down this number and stuff. They gave him this number. I guess they whatever they did overnight. They called him the next day and he traded in his vehicle for a new vehicle with the 1099A. It's in his videos. Do anyone know the documents they need to file? 1099A, 1096, 1099 OID, 1040V payment voucher. All those forms are on back order. All those forms are on back order. Anyone receive 1098 from? I still think it's yes, still a back order. They need to file the OID, 1040V, and the 1096. Yep, exactly. Because right on there it says filer on the 1096. It's filer's name. It's simple. Simple. He said they need to file the
Christopher Hauser, our good 1099 exploring videos, and then a video on 1096, 1099 OID, and 1040B, I believe.
Yep, he do. He got a video on the 1090, the 1099A and C, and then he got another video on the OID, the 40V, and the 1096. You're absolutely right, and he explained all of them. And all you got to do is go right to his YouTube channel, and you will see it.
He said you download a 1040V, but I have all the other forms.
Yeah, you can download the 1040V. You just can't. You got to have those carbon copies of the 1099A, the 1099 OID, because I noticed that 1096, it's not carbon, but I don't know if they have some type of something in it. So I just ordered the 1096 as well. I didn't print out the 1096. I ordered that as well, because the only ones that was carbon copy was the OID and the A and the C's. Like those the ones that are like books. You know what I'm saying? The other ones, it was just, one single individual form. So yeah. What time is it? I've been on here for 30 minutes. It's 2 o'clock. Yep. Anybody else have any questions? Christopher got here. He breaks it down so good. I'm talking about he breaks it down in layman terms. All you have to do is just relax and listen. Roll y'all a joint, smoke y'all a joint, and listen and relax.
He said, "I'll be sending the CFO. Is there any significant language laws to reference?"
I did not, because I always email them what I want to do, and then they'll contact me, and then I'll let them know how I want to move, or you know what I'm saying, or how I'm operating, and then I'll do it like that. But I don't just send nothing to nobody. I try to let them know, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. Would you accept this? Would you accept that? Something like that.
He said, "I have a question. Here's an example of something I like to use. 10. You got the A4." For child care provide for by a family member, they are fine using their SS number. No need for EIN, correct?
See, like, that's not like, I think I don't know, but Chris said if you're doing some work for somebody, I think he said if you're doing work for somebody, and like if you paint somebody's house, or so if you're a nurse or something for somebody, I'm not, I don't want to say yeah or no, because I heard someone else say, like, if I do business with him, that he'll use a 1099 NEC. So I don't know that. So I have to look more into that. So next time I go live, I'll be able to speak a little bit more on that.
He said he did, yes, but I wasn't sure about that part.
Yeah, me neither. I'm still not, because a couple people are saying are saying something different, but I try to stick with one person who's doing it the way they're doing it. So
he said he did. Yeah, I got that one. I think if you do an EIN, that is not connected to a trust.
Okay, he got to run up. All right, Scotty Dog. Peace out, everyone. Thanks, Midwest. I'll call it. It's all good.
Ricky Rich. So you need the 1099A and the 1099 OID.
Yep, and the 1096 and the 1040V payment voucher. He said that would be great. Much appreciated. It's all good, YouTube master. Indigenous people of Americas. What's going on? Hey, fam. What type of Fidelity account do I need to get, and does it cost? No, I know it's not going to cost you anything. It's going to be an estate account. We're going to get on that. I'm going to have a meeting with everybody who got their claims and stuff did through me, got their stuff did to me in the last couple of weeks. I'm gonna get everybody together on a Zoom call, and we're gonna go over what we need to do far as with the EINs and everything like that, to that nature. Just like that. He said you can't get all the 1099s you want from Amazon. I found them there. They gotta make sure they're the carbon copies.
Is there a limit of forms that you can order per different form?
I think it was like 50 or 100, but some people, they was ordering so many, but so many people was probably ordering the max of those forms till they got on back order. It was a shortage so fast.
Midwest. Check out Christopher Hauser, and it would be an hour to get your opinion. All you have to do is I'm gonna put my email back up there. That way, it won't take no hour because you could just email me. You could just email me, and then we can talk. It don't take me that long to get back in touch with people. MBT, y'all gotta forgive me. My I can't see worth crap. They say MBT. Man. I like to check stuff before I send it. So I'm gonna unpin this one. And I'm pinning my email back up here for those who have some other questions that want to reach out, talk to me. I'm just hello, April Smith. I put my email up there, so hit me up, mbteammidwest@gmail.com. Let me come back down. He said, "What's up, Midwest? EIN stuff. Have an EIN. I'm building credit now. That's all good, pimp buddy. Janky, can we use 1099 a year? Nope. You can use 22 next year. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you too, Star Soul 7, for hanging out with us. MW, I emailed you, bro. I'm Nick. Okay, cool. Hello. Thomas, it's because of tax season. It's why shortage of forms. You got to think about it. Uh, all the years that passed that no one have been using these forms, tax season haven't really. It's not because it's tax season, because a lot of people don't even know about it. We just really, we've been knowing about the 1099A and all that stuff, but people haven't really been on the 1099s or really know what to do with them, because a lot of people were sending those checks back to themselves and they was getting in trouble for that shit. So that wasn't the correct way to do it. So like I say, they were out there, so a lot of people wasn't ordering those forms. So now when Christopher came around and he showed us the way how he used it and how it worked for him, and how someone he know that was buying cars every month with him, how it worked for them, and then he showed us how to fill out the forms the right way and do it the proper way versus filling them out, having us send money back to ourselves, like we the taxpayer, or you know what I'm saying, and when we haven't acquired any property, and that's just how it goes. You have to do it right. Hey, Annette. Hey, Annette. He said, getting my process started tomorrow. Dumb TNT. It's all good. Appreciate you too as well. Hey, everyone. And that B said, hey, everyone. Yes. And that's what it is. You have to. Excuse me, my back. It's like I was in an all-star game last night. I was dunking and stuff. You know, y'all have to forgive me. You know, I play two roles now. You know, I'm Jimmy Butler for the Miami Heat. Don't mess with my son. They always be talking about people playing two roles and all this crazy crap. I appreciate y'all too. Everybody that hung out with us. I appreciate y'all. We've been on here for 38 minutes. I'm finna get ready to jump off here, so I'm gonna do my little daily prayer that I do for everybody. For me, for my family, you and your family, and everybody else that might not pray for themselves, we gonna pray for them too as well today. So I want everybody on here to bow their head in prayer and just know that all your research and stuff will pay off if you just slow down and take your time in what you're doing. It will pay off in the long run. I promise you that it will. Just saying good day to you all, the followers of the channel. Be blessed. New Jersey in the building. Terrell, I appreciate the information. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. And here we go, y'all. I want y'all to bow y'all heads. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you today in prayer, asking you to keep the armor protection around us, giving us good health, understanding, patience, you know, and guiding us through this battlefield, this journey that we're on. We all on different journeys. We all on different streets. We all in different situations. We all in different states. We all in different towns, but we all on the same journey. And we're not on the same street, but we're on the same journey. Father God, I just ask you to give them patience and understand and let them know when they make the right turn that we'll end up in the same destination. All they have to do is just follow you and put you first, and they'll know that with you first, everything is possible. Without God, don't even think it can happen. And know that he's in you and he's not out there. He's
in you. And all he wants you to do is talk to him, and he will push out more and more and more and more for you. So just talk to yourself. Ask yourself for understanding. Ask God to guide you and thank him for everything that he have done, everything he about to do, everything that you know he can do. Good health, good wealth, prosperous situation. Open your brain up to think further, thinking outside of the box, understanding what's going on in your communities. Always pay attention to your surroundings. See, he give us that. So with that being said, we have to say thank you, Father God, for that vision, for us to sense these things that's going on around in this world today that's not right, to sense the knowledge and accept the knowledge that is good, and push the evil and the bad spirits away, and move forward in your process and understand your process, and know when you're moving forward that you're moving forward in the best situation that you can be, and then you don't have to worry about consequences because you are walking with the Father. And with that being said, amen. And God bless you all. And I love y'all, man. Y'all be safe out there. Straight up. Y'all be safe. 100. Check my email. I got you, Nick. No, I'm gonna check them. Louisiana in the building. Thanks for your time. Prayer blessing always. Yes, sir. Fast time. The battery needs to be charged on the smoke detector. That's it, dog. I'll tell the people that own this place to do that, but I'm good in here. Amen. It's good. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Oh, wow. Be safe.